Hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Crypto Traders Arena, our crypto weekly review. We got episode 60 here going on for March 10th, 2024. So I guess how far are we from the Bitcoin halving? Month or so? I think so. And we got this little gladiator dog up on the screen that Hanya made, which I find really funny. So this is the meme season, I guess, really, anyway. So dogs and cats, and if you're not trading dogs, cats, and dicks, I don't know what you're trading in crypto right now. Sorry. I swear I didn't know that I was going to do most of my successful trading on cat names, actually. That was surprising this time around. But man, got a lot of ripping cat names. A lot of just... God, a lot of meme coins ripping. Anyway, I have my, like, even this, oh, I lost it. Where's my multi-chart deck screener? I thought I had that up here. Wait, what the hell? It's going to take forever to load now. But, man, like I got, well, Popcat, massive move off the lows. K-pop's not a cat name, but big move there. Catman, massive move off the lows there. I guess Von Speed's a cat. I just banged a double out on Von Speed here in the last day. Ponky? No, Ponky's not a cat, but nice move on Ponky. Geez, what are the cats? I got this Nola I have is on Arbitrum. This thing's pissing me off. I was just talking about this. I have my double levels like right above these highs here. I just haven't been able to get my second double. I did get a double back here actually on this thing, and then anyway, I guess I'm starting off with cats. I don't know. What else I got here? Well, no more cats. I guess Wen's a cat. Hell, Wen was making new highs this week, and now it looks like Wen's kind of topping out here at the moment. We'll see what happens. I think that Wen and Whiff, as long as those things are ripping, Whiff up here on this thing's still making a new high here. So as long as these are pointing higher, I bet you the memes are still gonna probably have some life in them. So yeah, lots of meme coin trading of late. Yeah, look at this Von Speed. And to be fair, like Carol was all over this one early. Well, all through here, actually in the first run, and then even just down here. Look at that nice bottom that came in. God, there's a nice W back here. More just sort of sideways consolidation. And then I like this 21 EMA for these. Like, I think this is a good way to just sort of keep yourself honest with the change in the trend as these coins come down. And you just look for that consolidation against the 21 EMA. And then, you know, even that, like this one, I just bought right there on the breakout of the 21. So cat memes rule. Doggy gladiators are winning. Hopefully everybody's long something in crypto. If you've been hanging out with us of late, then hopefully you got long something over the last year. We have been doing this show for, like I said, episode 60. So we've been doing it for over a year now. Last year was all about sort of accumulation bottoms, and well, this year so far has been all about trending higher for a good chunk of the market. Definitely a good piece of the market. And then of late, the Solana meme coins came to life again. I don't know, they died for a little bit there in like January, February-ish. And man, I've had some that I thought were dead come to life again. It's crazy. So that's been cool. And I suppose really for me, my focus will probably be on Solana meme coins here for the next, like coming into this next week here. I mean, the reality is in the regular crypto market, there's not a lot to buy right now, unfortunately, because we've sort of missed that accumulation window for the moment, you know, so we need a big dip to really start buying stuff again. I mean, there's a few names. We tried to point out some names here in the last couple of weeks, like Kava and Ren, and there was names that were off the bottom or had nice location, but even those are starting to pop up. Like if I just pull up Kava, that was one from this week that we were talking about. I guess like over the last week and a half or so, we've been talking about this one a lot, but you can see like that nice W is in now. So this one's still in sort of the buyable, hasn't quite taken off yet. And of course we had this week, there was a nice dip. This is a perfect example of how you had to sort of be, you know, working your bids and looking at these things. But some, there was a dip and things did pull back. And like, I mean, this one seemed to have found support against that old like wick high here, but it's not quite like a full on reload zone dip. Depending, I mean, I suppose if you drew your reload zones off this W, then yeah, probably got a reload zone tag, but not off the lows. But point being, we were talking all about kava in here, and these are sort of the ones. There's a few that are maybe like it looks like my screen just freezed up on me. So hopefully I'm still streaming. Yeah, it looks like TradingView just gave up on me. That's funny. What just happened? We'll go back to deck screen and looking at cat memes then. I don't know what just happened to my TradingView. It just went black on me. Let me see what happened to poor TradingView. Oh, there we're back now. Anyway, all I was getting at is it's hard pressed to find some things to buy at the moment in altcoins. I mean, I like that kava, I think is still sort of in the area of, I mean, to be fair, like look at that nice chart. First of all, I suppose this is an Adam and Eve bottom too. This V bottom here with the W now, that'd be Adam and Eve. If you go look at the candle pattern site, that Bulkowski guy or whatever, that's a cool old school site, and he covers a lot of these sort of old school market patterns like the Adam and Eve. But anyway, you can see the W breaking out. So I guess here, like, I don't know, are you willing to buy this at $1? I mean, there's plenty of upside, and that's a nice breakout. Yeah, sure, it'd be nice to be in from a little lower, like most of our group probably is if they were following along with the trades that we were talking about. Maybe even getting into closer to double levels now. I think I'm long from like 70 cents, so I got a little ways, just a little higher for a double. But point being, even stepping in right here on something like this, I don't think that's like outlandish. You're chasing the market a little bit here, but man, that's a nice W breakout. So if you just put things into bigger picture context here and think about buying W's, and you just went and hit that level right here, I suppose like, we risk to the Atom bottom and maybe have our target up at 38.2, nice and considerate, and that's a 3x, so you got 300% move just to back to 38.2, and you got about 45% of downside risk. So I think I've said many times in the past, I like to keep that risk window under 50%. So this is not chasing to me. I mean, clearly look at the location. If you were to draw fibs off of the old cycle, clearly we're like way down below 88.6. So location wise, something like Kava is not bad. Another one that comes to mind is Balancer. So there are a few names that are still viable, but in general, like Balancer looks very much the same, kind of taken off already too, but still same idea. Nice double bottom, nice breakout here. Everything's pointing up. So as long as the general market stays happy, then I can't imagine like, something like this is probably going to move higher here for the meantime. And even just testing these wick highs up here, like $12, that's already a double there. So if you can buy this, that W level there, that's $4.90, and then bang a double out at $10, get a free position up against these wicks. That's almost like a no-brainer to me, to be honest. Sure, maybe everything turns against us here and we get the dip we've been waiting for and this gets rolled over a bit, but I don't know. Do what you're going to do, but that seems like an easy double. And to be fair, I mean, I like have my cool like Notion calendar that I've been do you think I'm buying most of these or selling most of these names? To be honest, most of these are doubles. I mean, there's some that I'm just watching some stocks in here and stuff, but I mean, like even just over the last couple of days, NCT, FIS, Gala, AOS is like, I'm up a lot on that one. I took some more profit on this one because it's gone absolutely nuts. Banged a double on Mana, NKN. I got another double on a second car. Brett is a memer that took off like a mother. This I had a free position on going back from the first rally, and then I missed buying the bottom again after talking about it in my show 2 weeks ago, and then it went like 20x over a day. So I'm not banging doubles out on that. I was taking big profits though, like big wins on Brett. But I mean, I don't know. RBM second double on that, 1 inch double, Sin double. XPRT is just a Cosmos name I'm interested in. That one's kind of buyable. Balancer I just talked about, kind of buyable. Banged a double on Crochet. A lot of our community did as well. That's a meme coin, Solana. I got my first double on a base coin, this ESAB, and then it crapped out. It went like 3 or 4x. I got one double off, and then it looks like it's crapping out now. But I was hunting this base on base chain, or ESAB, I mean. And then I was also hunting bald, which is Brian Armstrong bald. I haven't bought that one yet. Uh, oh, and then this one, SCS, is cool. This is, and I'm just kind of, I guess I'm just jumping right out the gates here to talk about some names here. And then, of course, Paul will get on talking about the Road to Financial Freedom plan here in a little bit. But I suppose I'm just jumping right into the good stuff. But this one's viable. So I don't know, maybe you're interested in this Soul Casino. Which one is it? I guess it's the one against Soul is the one I wanted to look at. But this is one I got kind of interested in this week on. It's a bigger one. It's not really like a meme. This is actually, it's 18 million market cap right here. And this is, I guess it's like one of the top 5 dApps on Solana. So it's a, it's a more well-established casino on Solana. I don't know much about it. I just kind of saw this chart and it's very V-bottomy looking right here. And I went and nibbled on it, but maybe wait for it to sort of put in a real bottom. But this one seems interesting to me. Not like a shit, well, I mean, it's probably still a shit coin, excuse my French, but it's a bigger market. Well, I don't know. Is 18 million big? Yeah, that's what, I don't know. Is that medium cap? I don't know how to even gauge this stuff. Can it go to I mean, it could easily probably get up to 100 million or something. I mean, if it really is one of the biggest dApps on Solana, then I imagine it could go quite a bit higher down the road. So there's another one that's worth looking at. But point being, I mean, most of this stuff is banging out doubles, so that means I'm not really buying a lot here. Is what it is. So it's hard to talk about buying crypto here, except for stuff like this. Balancer's a good one. That Kava's still there, like us saying. So I don't know. Maybe we'll come up with a few more that'll pop into my head here while I'm talking. But maybe move to Bitcoin really quick and just say that I guess all eyes are sort of on Bitcoin today, looking for this close on the weekly today. Does it close above all-time highs or not? Of course, we broke out this week. So Bitcoin hit 69K plus. Did we actually hit 69.4? Well, of course we hit 69.420 now because we actually got up to 70, I think. What was the actual high on Coinbase? 71.99 so far. And I think, I mean, actually in Capio 1, we were talking about sort of market state and market structure and ranges and trends. And I mean, I hate to say it, the only problem with this right here, this is why I would say this close today is pretty important. And really the next couple of weeks going forward are important, what Bitcoin does here. Because I mean, if you're a bull and you want to see this thing higher, I suppose you want to see some consolidation above the all-time highs here and maybe even a retest of the all-time highs and then more strength to suggest that we're not FUing. I mean, the danger here is like last cycle, we basically FU'd the high here. We made a high, all-time high. And then on the dead cat bounce, we actually blasted through and everybody was calling for 100K Bitcoin right here. Man, I remember this so clearly. Like everybody was convinced Bitcoin was going to at least 100 here. And you can see they just didn't have any strength above the all-time high and ultimately just FU'd it and came right back down and then started a bear market. Geez, like I don't know if that's going to happen right here, but we don't want to see this sort of situation if you're a bull. And I'll just point out one thing is if you look at volume here, that was kind of the tell. I mean, as we went from this high to this high, look at how there was no real... Was there any real bull volume in here pushing that higher? You didn't really see it. It was kind of weak, especially considering the volume back here, that ramp up in green bars as we were kind of going into that first rally, first blow off top. So, I mean, that's a little different than now. It looks like Coinbase here, at least we're putting in some solid bars here and we're actually growing in volume. And OBV's very strongly pointing up, definitely not rolled over. But look at RSI getting way overbought, not quite as high as it was back here. So you can see how they eventually put a M and divergence in RSI back here. That was sort of the real warning shot for the end of that parabolic move back here. I don't think we're there yet. So like, I mean, there's no divergences. We're way overbought. We could stay embedded here for a while. So it's not really, I I don't think you can throw the towel in here. Let's just see what happens with this close. Like ideally we'll close above and maybe for the next couple weeks stay above. That would be kind of nice. And then generally at this point, I'd rather Bitcoin just kind of sort of sidewaysy maybe would be better and let altcoins have some fun like they're currently having. And then I don't know, it's still a question of whether we get a deep dip or not. I think probably there's a chance we will. So got to have your bids working if you want to take advantage of that. I mean, this week there was like Solana had a great dip. It was hard to buy, but you know, you got to be on it to buy these things. Like look what happened to Solana here. I mean, you would have had to step up here at 104, but that was a nice dip. I mean, $104 and then it just bounced right up to 150. As far as how to get into that trade, that's a little trickier. I don't know. Like, I suppose if you had like reload zones drawn off these lows and you're working bids in reload zones, I don't know. Kind of tricky, but that was a nice dip that was very strongly bought up. And really a lot of these dips were bought right up. So clearly the momentum's still behind the bulls. So that's cool. But anyway, you know, Bitcoin, let's see what happens. I don't know what else to say other than that. You know, that was what I was getting at is, you know, this, you know, going back to the range and trending idea, like clearly we've been in an uptrend here, like in this cycle so far. However, we're in a bigger range, you know, going back to the old all-time highs makes a range high, and then we have a range low here now. And so as we come up against the highs of this range, there's a higher probability that we fail back into the range than break out. Hate to say it, I know people like to buy into breakouts, but usually the people that buy breakouts like this get run over. So, I mean, I'm not saying Bitcoin can't keep going higher. It's just statistically, there's probably a better chance that we roll over again here. And at least maybe find some sort of backfilling and then take another shot at the highs. That would almost be the healthiest in my opinion, but we'll see what happens. I'm not saying one way or the other is going to happen for sure. It's just typically when I see like just like this situation here, we should be expecting a retest of the range here or a reclaim of the range. I mean, you know, we'll see. So, but that's where we're at with Bitcoin. Nothing to do. Certainly can't buy Bitcoin here at 70,000. If you're looking to sell Bitcoin, I can't really fault anybody for selling Bitcoin if they've bought down here and they just want to take profits. Certainly an okay time to think about that. I wouldn't sell everything maybe, but I wouldn't fault anybody for that. And I suppose Ethereum hit 78.6, so also key level for Ethereum. We just ran right up into 78.6, so we'll see what Ethereum does here. Man, these moves are very parabolic. Look at that. Fuck. Look at that, just straight up here for 6 weeks now on Ethereum. Just huge move there. I suppose, did it double? It almost doubled. Yeah, basically doubled off of this consolidation and off the old highs. So that's interesting. I suppose if you drew like a 200% extension here off of that low to that high, you're probably coming up into that. And that could be seen as like a sort of resistance area. But 78.6 does a pretty good job of showing that also resistance that we're coming up into. So I don't know. We'll see what Ethereum does. But same thing. Ethereum's pointing higher strongly on RSI, not rolling over. It is very overbought, but it's not yet to these overbought levels as from the old cycle. And OBV's just putting in a massive W and just pointing straight up. So there's nothing about these weekly charts that look like tops. That's for sure. So for right now, the trend is just up, and I suppose all eyes are on Bitcoin. Just see what it does here at the all-time high. There are some big runners like this Gala just got double off on this thing, and then it almost went another double. It looks like not quite, but getting there. Dang. ZRX I noticed was ripping. I got a double on ZRX back here. Rary, I think this one's just missing me. Damn, look at that. So I got a little more. It looks like they backed off that one. So anyway, I mean, most of these names are ripping. There's some laggers that I could think of, like this Ghost just popped in my head. This one just is kind of slowly, but you know, this was one that I talked about a lot back in here, and it's just kind of slowly grinding higher. So anyway, lots of doubles. Hopefully, other people. I know a lot of people in our group are banging out a lot of trades, so that's nice. And of course, the short-term trading is just kind of going, just banging right along. I suppose it's a lot easier to trade when you have the wind at your back and you can just stay on the long side. So if you're like trading lower time frame crypto, it's probably best to stick to longs on the altcoins. I would say maybe try to hold off on shorting things. You're probably gonna have an easier time just trying to stay with the trend. And what else can I say here? I wanted to, I guess I have my wrong list on here, but well, I was just going to briefly mention a couple things. One is like Ethereum, Bitcoin, because I find that fascinating that last week, or maybe it was on Wednesday in my live stream, I was talking about maybe we could start W out here. Like Ethereum versus Bitcoin's been trying to turn here, but it hasn't really looked great. We did get like RSI divergences in, and then maybe we're going to W, but it looks like it's sort of not happening yet. So I don't know if this is ready yet. I think Bitcoin's still kind of ruling. And this oscillating around this trend line is still kind of in place. So until that W at least comes in, I don't think you can argue that Ethereum's ready to break out against Bitcoin here. So we'll see what happens. It does look like it's really trying hard to turn, but we'll see if this thing ultimately rolls over and comes down into the reload zone. That's sort of what I'm kind of anticipating. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. And one of my reasons for that is just look at OBV here. Even though we are starting to slowly turn here, we're still making lower highs and lower lows on OBV. It's just been trending down. It's starting to kind of W out here, but I could easily see this thing just grinding for a while. So I'm kind of watching that. And then Bitcoin dominance, also just kind of another look at altcoin season, I suppose. This thing's still just waffling in the dump chaser zone. So I don't know if it can keep trending higher, then that ETH BTC will probably go lower. But if this thing can finally roll over, I suppose that would be like even just a rollover back against the old highs here would probably benefit altcoins, I'd imagine. I know the lower time frame traders have been in the group have been watching Bitcoin dominance a lot just to get a feel for whether altcoins have a good few days ahead of, if Bitcoin dominance is rolling over on the lower time frames, probably a good idea to go hunt our THG longs in altcoins, for example. So we're watching that in the group a lot. And so we'll see. I mean, but this from a weekly standpoint, we're just in this, this is kind of a, this is still in the process of deciding if we're in a dead cat bounce here and we're going to roll back over, or if, we can break out and maybe come up and test short reload zones down the road, which would probably clobber altcoins. I suppose if this breaks out to new highs, then altcoins will probably get, maybe that'll be the end of meme season, which the meme season's getting a little frothy right here, I have to admit. So who knows how that's going to play out here over the next month. It's kind of getting a little overextended. Some of this shit's going like 30x in a day and stuff. So that's that's a little excessive. But one of the funny things about that is never underestimate how high some of this shit can truly go. God, especially if something's like less than 1 million market cap. If these things are like 200 or 300K market cap, it's not that. Like a 30x is super doable if people start piling into it. And it's happened multiple times this week. That happened on many names. Hell, a couple of people in the group were talking, like I think Jimmy was talking about Pelford or something. I don't remember. I don't know that one, but it was like 30 or 40x up off the lows or whatever. And then Carol had a big win on, I can't remember, some, I don't know, something. It was some sort of debit card on Solana or something. And it was like 150x up off the lows, like in a couple days or something. So yeah, those Solana coins are ripping, and I don't see how Solana is not going to be a huge part of this this story here. It's so cheap to trade there, and it's just, I don't know. It's like even in our meeting before this, Stefan was talking about how like some of the big sort of a lot of the big traders on Twitter are starting to shill Solana coins, which is really funny. So I don't know. That's where my focus is going to be the next week or so, probably. As far as just like degenning into like trades, I'll probably be hunting there the most. And I have been playing around on Base a little bit, and I'll probably continue that just because I think Coinbase or Base Network or whatever you want to call it, I think that has probably some amount of future. And then I don't know, Of course, like the SEI and SUE, I haven't traded there much, but maybe those still have their time going forward. So we just got to sort of keep our eye on those, and when the narrative sort of shifts towards those chains, then I'm happy to start trading there too. But I don't see how Solana's not going to just be active. So I'll definitely be looking at that every day. And I don't know, what else could I say here really quick? Yeah, somebody in the chat saying base should jam. Yeah, I think base will probably do pretty good. I was going to mention NVIDIA just for fun. I don't know. Maybe NVIDIA is a good proxy for just kind of the frothiness of the market, because it did put in what could potentially be kind of an ugly empire here. I don't know. It gapped up this week and then kind of ran out of steam. And so that's a pretty ugly candle. We'll see how Monday opens up. I mean, I suppose if it gapped down tonight or tomorrow morning, that would be an empire with the gap, like an island. I guess that would be an island top if we have gaps on both sides and a big old empire candle. So it'd be like an empire island. I don't know if that's a thing. But point being, a 3-bar fractal here with gaps on both sides would be pretty ugly. And then if we take another week and actually break down, then maybe NVIDIA's finally cooled off, but it's still just shit. And NVIDIA is well on its way to becoming the biggest company in the world, I think, market cap wise. And who knows what's going to happen. It looks like RSI is not in divergence here. We actually closed higher than this high, so we don't even have divergence, but definitely very overbought on NVIDIA here. In fact, it's the highest it's been overbought, well, since back here. It's about the same. Well, that's interesting. I mean, if you think about just RSI being overbought, this is the top that, I mean, that's, geez, what is that? That's like 90. That's about as overbought as you could get. So, but it's not broken. It's just pointing higher still. So, but I suppose this is kind of something to watch too. What happens with this candle here? And if this thing finally breaks, then, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think, what was the interest rate stuff? I think that there's no interest rates cut. There's no cuts in interest rates in our near future. I think that was probably pretty clear from the, didn't Powell testify this week? I think that was. So I wouldn't be expecting any rate cuts at this point. If they did cut rates, it would probably put the top in the market. Be like a sell the news type thing. But I think as long as the market's ripping like this, I doubt they're cutting any interest rates. Not that I'm like that knowledgeable in that sort of macro stuff, but what else can I say here? I mean, the stock market's still ripping. Everything's just pointing higher. I don't know. It's just a question of, can you still take advantage of any of the stuff that's not too far gone? I think that's kind of the focus for right now. I think Solana is a great place for that at the moment. If you're inclined to ape into some stuff, you could probably find some trades. And as long as, like I said earlier, as long as those bigger ones like WIF are still running, I imagine just the momentum's, good for all of these Solana coins. You just got to be careful with all the shit that's probably like scams and, whatever. Those things it's pretty high octane, volatile stuff. So be careful with like your amounts that you're going in on these things with. I don't know. We like to joke around about pizza money. It's never a bad idea to just have a small account and just not go all into those things. And just look for higher gains, like, hell, why sell half on a double when you could sell half on a 30x? So anyway, that's my broader picture. I don't know. I gave you guys a couple ideas already. And just sort of, we'll wait on Bitcoin and see what happens. I don't think I have too much else to add. We're going to be doing our giveaway today. So towards the end of the show, we'll run the giveaway. I got about like 400 and some odd names in that thing. So that was cool to see the giveaway was well, a lot of people are in it. And what else? I wanted to mention the VIX. That was the only other thing. I knew there was one more thing. And mostly I just wanted to mention the VIX because I was looking at it, and it's funny. It is kind of Wing out here. This is a weekly chart. It's trying to W here, but it looks like people are still relatively cool with this sort of uppy market. Nobody's panicking about a top in the market yet, it looks like, from this The problem is the more this thing gets down lower, the lower it goes, the higher the probability of like some sort of panicky dump, I would imagine, would be one way of looking at it. So I was just kind of looking at this earlier. I still have this gap drawn way back to here, and I think if that red line gets hit, that's probably where you should I don't know, sell your Nvidia maybe. I don't know. But it's funny that it still is never, I mean, it tried a W here and there was a little bit of like a rollover in the market at that time, but it was just super brief. That was back in October. And then now it just, I don't know if this has really bottomed yet. So, I mean, I'm still kind of watching this just grind lower, but I think the lower this goes, the sort of closer we are to the top in the stock market. I don't know. So anyway, I'll leave it at that, I guess. And Mr. Paul, if you're ready to jump on, we can go over the Road to Financial Freedom plan. That's our altcoin investment plan that we're sort of the purpose of this Sunday show. It's kind of focused on the higher market cap altcoins, and we've just been tracking them for over a year now and trying to buy at the bottom of the range and then just take advantage of the cyclical nature of crypto here and hopefully have a relatively positive 2024 and hopefully into 2025 a bit. It would be the ideal. Looks like it's playing out. So whenever you're ready, sir, we can take a look at that. Otherwise, I'll keep. I'm sure I could find something else to yammer on about.
Hey, well, I'm here, so hello. we can start if you want.
All right, let me find
change the screen on my side.
First, I gotta drag my screen.
Let's see what we have.
I gotta make sure I drag my screen to another screen so I can look at Solana shitcoins while you're talking.
Well, it's your turn now to make some money when I'm blabbing away.
All right. Well, we're looking at the trading plan. So,
well, that's the trading plan we have. We are still here, so nothing changed. I just forgot to add 2024 in that part of the plan. Seems like it's still valid. Well, we said something about the spreadsheet, and we said we'll update the spreadsheet. Finally, we managed to do that. So, some things we forgot to, what we mentioned wrong. I said something about buy 2 on Bitcoin Cash at 134, and actually it's 130. So that's one mistake we changed, we repaired. RNDR at 295, not at 2, like I said in the live stream. So
hey, Paul,
we put everything.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you, but I don't know. We're still looking at your trading plan, and I know your screen was getting stuck earlier, so I don't know. Are you showing the spreadsheet?
No, you are still on the plan.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's okay. So the spreadsheet is updated. Everything is at their place. What we have for this week? Well, first of all, I hope my screen changed now.
Yeah, it did.
Kevin.
Perfect.
Well, that's nice. So we have, let's brag a little bit today. So let's start with the doubles we had this week. So we have this one, just give us a nice double. We have 3 coins. If you had your order here, now you are happy. If you didn't, well, put it fast. Maybe you'll have a chance to get that double. So you can see AB equals CD, nice shot here. We can reload when this pump will be over. When we'll get to do the review, we'll drag the fib and we'll see where we'll buy again. That's a double. Another one is sushi, same kind of thinking. Yeah? We bought at the bottom, not actually at the bottom, but you can see we bought at $1 and now it's $2. We sold 50%. You can see the market price is above that level. So if you didn't have the order, you can sell a bit higher. But that's a nice double here. Really clean. RSR, another double just this week. You can see really nice and clean one. We bought the actual bottom. on RSR, this was a deviation below these levels, and you can see accepted above 30,003, and now it's double that price. We can push higher and higher here, but the only double we'll sell is the first one, so don't forget about that. Remember that we are not selling more than one double. After we get the free position, we keep the coins for the top of the bull market. We are not selling here. Okay, the next one is Qtum. You can see same thinking. Well, nice to see some doubles this week. We should when we'll manage to get through these coins, we'll reload. Let's wait to see how high they could jump, because I don't see a top here. Could be the top, but I don't see not even a 3-bar fractal. I'm not seeing anything, just a rejection for the moment. Gala, it's another one. Look at this one. I think we had a double here, and now we can get another one today, but like I said, remember not to sell just the first double. Dot, you can see barely scratch our selling level, but we got that level. We got free coins from now on. We don't care. It's the market money. And the last one is IN Kappa R. Same kind of thinking. So on all of them, if you look carefully, you can see we are consolidating. We are still in the range in most of them, just that we are at the top of the range. If we are lucky enough and they will dump again in the long reload zone, we can reload and repeat the process. I don't want a bull market on altcoins now. Actually, I want to be strong to peel my short levels and then to go back down for me to reload. That's the best strategy for us. Actually, I don't want the bull market now. I just want some strength on altcoins, a mini altcoin season, so we can make some money. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doubles this week. I think we're okay, in my view. We left the spreadsheet last time. Let's see where we have. Well, we left it with 1 inch, and we'll start this week with BAT. And you can see here we have already a fill. And let's see how the chart is looking on weekly basis. So let's see, where is BAT? Here. Well, soon enough could be with blue. We can, even this week, if we'll push higher a little bit more, we can get a double even today. Looking nice. To reload now, I don't think is the case. What we can do, we can draw a long reload zone from here to the bottom. Let's take the actual bottom. Long reload zone. Let's put an altcoin reload zone. You can see same level, but the problem is this one is still pumping, and this move could not, maybe is not over, and maybe in a couple of weeks the top will be a lot higher. Let's say here, or even at $1. We'll have to wait until the pump is over, and we'll see some signs of reversal, so we can draw our fibs. And then we can reassess, because it's a difference still. I could, if I see a lot of strength, I'll want to buy at 78.6, because you can see here, top of the range, a retest of this level could be a really nice thing. If we'll dump from this level is just a fake out, well, I want to buy the same level. So let's wait. We'll not update the chart. We'll wait until this pump is over, and then we can reassess. We don't have a short yet. After the short, I think it's better to reassess. So, BAT looks nice. Be damn sure that you have the order in the market. I know I sound like a broken record repeating the same thing, but I'll bet you that some people will forget to put their orders in the market, even if we are repeating almost every day. That's my reason to repeat over and over again. So, hopefully we'll get a shot. Nothing to do at this one. Let's take a look at the next one on our list, and that's energy. Let's see what we have on this one. Well, if you look at the chart, you'll see what we have. We don't have a fill, that's for sure. The market is going up without us, and I don't like that. But nothing I can do now. What I can do, I could wait. I could wait at 78.6. And it's hard for me to update in this condition for everyone, but we should keep one order at 78.6. If this one will push higher and higher, the 78.6 level will go higher and higher, and we should modify the order. For the moment, because we don't have a fill on this one, I think we should put something at 78.6 here. Yeah, you can see 30 cents. Let's put a limit order. Let's wait and see if the market will dump back down. If it's a pump and dump on higher time frame, then they will pump maybe even higher. But actually, they will bring it all the way back down here, consolidate, put another W, and then will go really go harder than first time. So 0, let's put it 31, just not to be a cheap ass like usually I am. This one, 31 cents. I think it's better. Just a bit above 78.6. And when we'll reassess this chart, if the market will push higher, then we'll adapt and we'll put the order at 78.6. Okay, this one looks, honestly, looks really nice for continuing the range. You can see I consider this one on top of the range and this one the bottom. And we can still play the range game multiple times here with some fake outs to the upside. Let's just show you what I see. So this was the last high, and then we did the low, and then you can see we respected with a few the lows, and then really nice and well respected middle of the range. Now we are testing the highs. I still think we have a good chance to get back down here and get a position. Okay, that's energy. We can look at the next one, and the next one it's Kava. Well, someone said something about Kava today, no? If I remember correctly. Well, look at Kava. We don't have a shot. I don't know if we have two orders. So we have one here. Well, check next buy. We have two buys here. Buy one and buy two. Well, that's nice. So we managed to buy here, shot, reload, and we are waiting to shot on the second time. What we can do here? Nothing. Let's just wait to get a second shot, and then we can reload again. I could see the range pretty nice and clean. I could take it from this level, or I could put this one, but it's a similar level in my view. So let's take this swing and this low, and you can see the range well respected at the middle, nice and clean here. You can see the long reload zone from this range. We bought, we have free coins, we reloaded, we'll wait for free coins again, and we can play the range game as much as possible. So for the moment, nice. If you don't have any, like Kevin said here, it's kind of chasing the market here, but it's chasing. But let's zoom out. Oh. Well, if I'll zoom out and see this one and the lower part of the range, yeah, buying $1 big fat round number and selling at 2 to get a free position, I think is doable, even probable. We can do more than $2 if you'll put just a 38.2, just a 38.2 from the entire range. Okay, let's just do that. A dump chaser zone if we have. Pump chaser short. Okay, this is 38.2. So buying at $1, let's just say you don't use a stop loss, you are an investor, you are a position trader, you buy at 1, your risk is to 0. So buying at 1 and selling at 3.8, not a bad deal, 4 to 1, even if you are risking all the way down to 0. So this one, nice. I liked how he's behaving in the market, how he's behaving up and down, giving us fills, giving us shots, and let's hope we can repeat this process multiple times. Nothing to do. We'll reassess after the shot when we'll speak next time about this one. Okay, so after Kava, we said we'll talk about CVX. Let's see CVX. Well, you can see the bottom. You can see the W's. Nice and clean. I like it. If you want to buy this one here at $4.40, 30 cents, not a bad idea. This is the big weekly W. If you don't have time, not even to think about too much of crypto, and you'll say, well, I'll buy this weekly W. And in the top of the market, when Paul and Kevin will blab away, P-cycle top hit, I'll hopefully pay attention and I'll sell at the market price then. Let's see how much money I could make. I think we can play around with this one. We bought a bit lower. We don't have a shot. Let's wait for that shot, and after that we can reassess. But finally on this one we have, you can see the first small weekly W, really nice one, that was the level. Breakout, retest, a bit deeper, the retest, and then we formed a bigger W. Textbook one, really nice and clean, still in the range, still playing the range game here. We can get a shot and back down and so on. So this one, nice, nice and clean. Okay. Miku said something about NG, but I don't know what. What is about NG? Miku, type in the chat and I'll probably, if I did something stupid, please remind me, because there are too many of them and sometimes I'm forgetting some stuff. Okay, so we talked about the last one was, hey, what? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what we have here, Miku. If you look here on my screen, you can see Ethereum DX, DY, DX. Something is off there. I don't know why is that. Maybe it's something typed wrong, or you did something here, or I did something wrong. I don't know. So DY, DX. See. Well, we had a shot on this one. We have a rebuy on this one. Well, where we should rebuy this one? Well, we had a shot. We have this level. Even if we'll put the higher level, I think reloading here. Let's zoom out. It's pushing higher, but reloading at the same level is not a bad idea. We're at $4 now. We'll probably fight at 5, but buying at 1.6. If we're lucky enough to get a fill, why not? I think it's something we can do. Let's just move this one, not this one. Sorry, guys. Just 1 second. Let me zoom in a little bit more and move this one. Something like this. Okay. Now it's nice and clean. We can see what we have here. Okay. So I'm looking at DYDX, Kevin. Hopefully, if it's everything, it's okay. Please tell me, because sometimes I don't know why Discord is freezing the chart from time to time. So DYDX, that's the last one.
Yeah, looks good.
Okay, so we have Nexo. Let's see what we have on this one. So Nexo, we bought. Let's see if it's everything okay on the chart. Yeah, seems like we bought here at 55, and we have a shot. We had a shot 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago. I don't see a bottom for the moment. I don't actually. I don't see a top. I could see a range here. So I could see this one being a range and we are in a fake out or pushing higher. But I don't see a top for the moment. We can try, and I don't know. Let's see what we can get with the alt reload zone. Well, here in this area, buying this level, I don't know, 70 cents. half of the market price, I don't think it's a bad idea. But if Bitcoin will dip strong enough, we can go lower than these lows. I'll just for the moment, we can reassess that. 7.5 I want here, something like this. Let's put a round number. 749, no, I want 75. I want a template, I want buy this one. Hopefully it's okay. Yeah. So we have 3 coins. We'll reload at 75 cents on Nexo. I think we can get that level pretty easily. Maybe even lower. We'll reassess if the market will stop pushing higher and we'll go back here in the long reload zone. We can change some things, but for the moment I'm happy with this level. That's Nexo. Let's look at the next one. Well, we have Osmo. Osmo, everyone wants to stake that one. Let's see what we have. Well, I like this one. It's nice. Everyone is speaking about that. Please show me a nice white W on weekly chart. We don't have that. We just don't have it. We had this low here. We bought that level, 67.6 cents. We got a short, and the market is above our short level. I don't see I don't know. Seems like wants to do an AB equals CD, but I don't see a clear bottom here. I just don't see it. Maybe this one will behave differently. I don't know. But even if I see a AB equals CD forming here, a bot setup, so this to be AB equals CD, let's just draw something because I don't know. I learned to do that every time, so now it's hard for me to stop. So AB equals CD will show us a target of 3.5, maybe a bit more. That could be a nice one, and we can trade something here on lower time frames. But for this plan, we are not trading. We are not trading here. We are not looking for AB equals CDs. We are looking to buy what we sold here with the same quantity because we have 3 coins now. We are looking to reload, and you can see 78.6 is close to the same level. And let's put here and reload. And reload. I think it's good enough. Bought here and will reload for the moment. Hopefully it's okay. So I could see AB equals CD. Okay, I could see that. If the market is strong, we can push higher. But we'll reload here at 67 cents kind of idea. Okay, that's the Osmo chart. Let's see what we have on the next one. I think we still have 2 of them. XM and no, actually we have 3. XM, Hot, and XP. Let's see XM. XM, just give me 1 second. Well, not too many things to say about XM. You can see it by yourself that 3 cents we bought. We are trying to sell a short here at 6 cents. I don't see that weekly white W. I don't like that. Why I don't like it? Because I want a clear one. I want a clear textbook W. Sometimes, usually we get that in the bottom. Sometimes it's ugly like this one. And this was the bottom and that's it. And this was the W. Well, if it's what we have, we'll work with what we have. So we bought 3 cents, we'll sell at 6. At this point in time, nothing to do. Let's wait. Let's wait and see what will happen. After the short, we can draw. Same level. From the low to the high, buy in the long reload zone. Probably at the same level. Maybe a bit higher. Who knows? But at this point in time, I don't see anything to do on this one. I don't have too many things to work on. I could look at OBV, seeing really nice and strong. That gives me more reasons to think that we'll hit the short sooner than later, but nothing else. Okay, next one. Hot. It's hot and really hot. Let's see how hot it is. Well, let's see what we have here. Well, on hot, you can see we are missing the fill. And if we'll zoom in, I don't like it. I'll show you, but I don't like what we have here. Look at R by order, just 00942, and the low was at 00952. Well, what we can do? Nothing. Let's draw our long reload zones, and hopefully we'll get a fill. Probably we'll get a fill, not a big deal. It's ugly when you see stuff like that. When you see stuff like this, it's really ugly. Just missed your entry with a couple of cents, or maybe not even 1 cent. Well, this one is still pushing higher. So seeing this one pushing higher and higher until we'll look long reload on 78.6 will be here. It's possible. What we can do, because we did it with other coins, we'll do it here. Same kind of idea, 78.6. It's a nice clean level to buy. Hopefully we'll get a fill. Buy 005. Okay. Nothing to do more than that. I don't think it's over. Maybe it is. I don't know. When will be over, we'll see a 3-bar fractal. We'll see some kind of top market. You can see here. Yeah, really strong. And look at 3-bar fractal pushing lower. If you can look back, you can see another 3-bar fractal. On weekly chart, if you see a 3-bar fractal, well, you can anticipate. Well, probably this is the top. Not every time, but probably this is the top. But here we don't have anything. Could be, this candle could be the middle of the 3-bar fractal top. But maybe it's not. We don't know. Okay, that's hot. It's looking hot, but not for us. We want to get a fill lower. The last one, it's XP. Let's see if we have it here. So, textbook bottom, look at this one. Really nice and clean. W pushing higher. Consolidating W, breakout, retest, pushing higher. I love this chart. Look at how nice and clean the consolidation. The longer, the better. Now, let's zoom in. Let's see what we have. Well, this wasn't a W. This was a nice W. You can see. Pushing higher. Reloading here, you can see. Really deep. The next W, breakout. Textbook retest here. Textbook retest. Clean one. Like I said, I really like this one. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so this was the, let's say this was the W breakout. Okay, look at this one. In the 88.6, about below 78.6, we had this W. Really nice one. If you have that location and you see that W and you're taking a trade here, nobody could blame you. Well, let's assume that this trade you missed this trade and you want to buy at the retest of the W. Well, let's see. So how you can buy the retest? Well, this is the retest. This is the level you want to buy. You can draw even a long reload zone, a classic one with 61.8. Look at this one. Long reload zone, retest of the W, clear textbook one. Well, if you zoom in and if you look at this level, this is the middle of the breakout, the middle of the W. A retest of this level is textbook. And look, down 3 weeks we had the opportunity. 1, 2, 3, and then it's gone. So we had the opportunity to buy this coin 3 weeks in a row. Now it's too late to do anything. We are long from, if you can see, from the same level, I think. No, actually we bought a bit higher. You can see we bought at 33 cents. And we'll have the short at 67 kind of idea, almost. Yeah, nothing to do at this point in time. We have the W breakout retest is pushing higher. Let it get to the short, hopefully. And then we can reassess, draw our fibs, and we can reload. I could see the market testing this candle body highs. That means that will fill our short. And then we can form a top and we can we can go back down to reload. This week to the upside, this nice week, needs some retest. Needs a test to see if anyone interested, release some people, and maybe go back down and retest this big double. That's the last one, but we have a limit order, we have a fill. Let's wait for the short and we'll reassess after that, after the short. That was the last one, if I see correctly. Well, we are at 70 number here. We still have less than half. We are doing 10 coins every week, so I think it's a good practice to keep it to 10, because the market it's a bit more volatile. It's later in the cycle, so keeping at 10 coins and speaking every time about how many, not how many, that we have some shots. If we'll see something special, some tops forming after the shot, we can make an exception and put a limit order beside these 10 coins. We can change the approach to be a bit more aggressive from now on. Slowly, step by step, if we'll see something interesting, we will post and we'll announce it in the live stream like we did today. Shout out to Miku. He forced me to update the spreadsheet. I'm a bit lazy, seems like. But this spreadsheet, people, it's we put a lot of time and effort to make this plan, not to make the plan, to be consistent week by week. Yeah, Miko and the guys put a lot of time and effort to make the spreadsheet. We, Kevin and I, we put a lot of effort to do the weekly reviews. Put some time and effort and work your orders if you like this plan. Yeah, someone said that maybe it's too late. Well, now looks like it's too late, but it's not too late to even today to implement this plan. No, it's not too late in my view. Don't go and market buy. It's too late to buy at the market. But to put some limit orders, never is too late to put some limit orders in the market, in the long reload zone. It's all we are doing now. We are looking for a potential local top and we are trying to buy in the long reload zone. It's not late. I think, yeah, was better. You had a lot of doubles if you start with us last year. We said almost every day, look at that plan, it's free. Look at that plan, it's simple. Look at that plan. We are trying to get all the community members, even the beginners, even the busiest ones, to make some money in the next bull market. Well, some people had time to listen to us, some people didn't. It's not too late. That's my conclusion. It's not too late. Everything is pumping now. Everything is green and the grid is at the max. But things will change. Sooner or later, things will change. We'll have a 20-30% retracement and we'll get some fills. And after the fills, we'll get some free coins, getting some shots. That's the main focus on this plan, at least at this point in time. No? That's the main focus. First part of the plan, we'll use little old lady risk management strategy to accumulate free coins. We are still in that part. It's not too late to implement this plan. Will be too late when the market will not go back down to reload. It's that simple. And then we'll see the old ranges remaining old and the price pushing higher and higher. Well, then it's pretty easy. Hands under your ass, sell 10% at highest levels if it's the case, and wait for P cycle top to give you a signal to sell. Yeah. Now we have some work to do. It's nice and interesting, and it's nice to play around with this plan. After this part, nothing. Hands under your ass, wait until P cycle top will give you a signal. When that will happen, well, you will see it then. So enjoy the process, because if you are enjoying, like us, enjoying this process and working away week by week, you have a method. You demonstrate yourself that a simple plan like this is working in the right conditions. And then you can repeat this process over and over again. And you can make some money. And you learn it all for free on Crypto Traders Arena. I don't know if it's good or not. It's totally up to you. Our community will still remain open for general members. Yeah. The only thing I'm asking you is just to behave nicely for new members. I mean, the old ones already know. It's a free community for general members, so you'll have access to this document. You'll have access to the entire plan. Just behave nicely. It's that simple. Well, if you want to become a swing trader, well, that's a different story. You should reach out to me, Kevin, and maybe you can join the Capua 1 or Premium. But you will have to discuss with us. I want to know, I want to see that you are consistent. I don't want you to be in Premium and you to not be able to respect the risk management. Don't be serious, do stupid things, and then after 4 or 6 months to see you that you lost your portfolio. Well, I don't think I want you there. I want to at least to get an idea that you are serious, you are putting some time and effort on this business, because it's a business. If you learn to trade and you can trade profitably, it's a business for you. It's a job. Take it whatever you want. So, general part, it's for free. Enjoy it. Make some money until the top of the bull market. If you want more, then you should be a bit more serious. And if you are serious, we can get you in, I don't know, Premium, Capua 1. Do the math, look at the Discord and you'll see what I'm saying. It's more profitable for you financially to book Capua 1 than to become just a Premium member. You'll see why comparing the two plans. Okay, enough blabbing about the plan. For me, it's good. It's working. I like it. I enjoy it. I love to see Miku and other guys posting in the chat. Another double. Well, I'm not posting. I'll let them post. I could see the doubles. I could get the alarms, but I'll let them post. Because I made the plan. I'll let them post and not bragging, but telling the people that the plan is working. I enjoy that. It's a nice feeling to see that, well, this week we have 4 doubles. I'll be even more happier when the market will go down and we'll see some people saying that I got a feel on this one. I got a feel on this one. It's even better. Okay. I think we can do the giveaway. I said we'll do a 2-week giveaway. Every 2 weeks we'll do a giveaway in the live stream. We have this time. I think it's pinned on the chat. You can see it here. So, first place, $100. Second place, it's 1 month premium. The third place is I don't know how this coin is named. 15. I forgot the name. Every time I get the same problem with this one. Anyway, you can see it on my screen. And last, it's 1.5 million Pepe. Well, Pepe is going up. What? At least was up when I was last time looking at it. Kevin, you're right. You said if you have to draw 3 or 4 times, seems like you have to draw 4 times.
Oh yeah, I thought so because we added Pepe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
STRK was the other one you're talking about.
Yeah. I don't know how the name is, the altcoin name.
Yeah, I mean
Stark or something like that. Stark coin or something like that. Something on that lines. It's a new one. Anyway.
Yeah, if it's not a dog or a cat, I don't care.
Yeah, I know, but maybe a Stark will be even more valuable and in the top of the market. We can do that tomorrow or next week. We'll put a new giveaway. It's our way to promote ourselves and the same time to do nice things. It's a nice way to give back to the community and do a nice giveaway. We have some giveaway hunters like everyone else. Nothing we can do about that. We have people that will retweet, they'll do the task for the prize and that's it. They are not traders. They are not interested in crypto. They are interested to take the money from the giveaway. Well, hopefully, if they'll some of that kind of people will win, hopefully they'll enjoy the prize. Let's just call it that way. Nothing we can do. I'll not stay with Kevin half of day to select them. No, it's not for $100. I could give another 100. Just don't do the boring work there. Okay, Kevin, I think it's time for the drums and it's time to do the giveaways.
All right. Well, I got the Wheel of Fortune up here. And I guess I don't have drums, so I'll just...
You said you don't like my drums, so I'll just stay quietly here.
All right. Well, I'll wish everybody the best of luck, and we'll start right here at the...
place $100 is the first, and then Premium, and then Stark, and then Pepe. So in that order. First placed first. $100. Let's see.
All right, cool. So give away $100. I'm gonna hit this wheel, and we'll go. Here we go.
Go.
Who's it gonna be?
And no, Stefan, you're not allowed to participate. If I'll see your name, I'll draw again.
So Myers 7, M3 Ayers 7. Congratulations, you won $100 of fake digital money.
No, they are not fake. You can change it with a real fake.
Cool. So yeah, Myers, if you just won, then reach out to us in Discord and Paul will get you sorted out. You can close that.
Well, now 1 month premium.
1 month premium. Here we go. Tick, tick, tick. Razv 90. So Razv, I don't recognize that name, so pop in and say hello. I'm just posting these in the admin room on Discord too, so they're there, Paul.
Yeah, that's nice. So we'll have the name.
Yeah, it'll be in the order.
That sounds a Romanian guy, but we'll see.
Romanian Razv.
So, yep.
All right, so what's next? Stark, STRK. However many of those were given away. And 15. Here we go.
Let's see. I don't have the drum. Kevin said I'm not allowed to beat the drum, so nothing I can do.
Wilsong 354. Wilson GH 354.
Okay, and the last one, 1.5 million of Pepes.
Damn, actually,
all these Pepes.
Pepe doing today too. All right, well, let's see. Imagine Pepe's gone up over the last since you first started this giveaway 2 weeks ago. Pepe's probably up a lot more than it was then.
It's more than double. Let's just call it that way.
All right, well, let's. This is our last one. Good luck. Here we go. For the Pepes. For the Pepes.
Nico says that Pepe is Pepe will go to 0. Yeah, doesn't matter. Let it go to the moon, and then I'll sell it. And who wants to ride it to 0? Up to him.
All right. Well, the winner is Sumo_MC_MD. This guy's an MC and a doctor. He's a rapper and a doctor. Him or her.
Well, that's good. That's good. Winners, sorry, Miku, next time. Winners, please reach out to us on Discord and we'll give you the prize. Reach out to me specifically with the proper address and I'll give you the prize. Starting with $100 premium membership, I'll give you access really easily. And the same for Pepe's. For Pepe's and Stark, we need some addresses so I could send you the price.
Hold on to your
Yeah,
pepes.
so, well, hit the like Miku's saying. Uh, I think it's a good idea to, I don't know, the best promotion part for us and the healthiest one. Why we are not more aggressive on promoting? Well, because it's not healthier for us. But I think the best solution for each and every one is who understands the community value. You can tell a friend. If you have a friend interested in uh, trading, you can redirect them to our community. I think they'll enjoy being part of our community. You don't have to go and tell 10 friends, just one. If everyone from this community or a guy who's listening to our stream will recommend the community to just one guy, will grow organically. I think that's the best solution. And having a nice community, being between friends and serious guys, I don't think it's bad to promote like this. So if you want to help and if you want to grow and if you want to have for us to have I mean everyone, to have a stronger community, a lot more eyes on the market. That's the strength of the community. More eyes on the market, the better for us, because it's one thing to have Stefan and Kevin watching the market and scanning for ideas, and it's a different thing to have 200 people watching the market and scanning the market and giving us some ideas. There are a lot of altcoins, a lot more altcoins now this cycle, so we need more eyes on the market. And beside that, we have NFTs, we have DeFi's, we have a lot of things to focus on. It's not possible for one or two guys or even 10 to see the entire market. The bigger the community, yeah, we are talking about serious people, not moon boys that tell me what to buy now to buy a Lambo tomorrow. That is, I'm trying to avoid people like that in our community. But serious people seeing the opportunity, because it's a real opportunity in crypto at this point in time, gladly, and we'll try to teach them if they're new. We want them to be consistent. We'll teach them how to trade. We'll show them how to be consistently profitable if they are consistent. Well, enough blabbing. Let's see if we have some requests. And I see your screen up and running, Kevin. You want to do the requests?
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna start with my own. I request to look at this bald. This is on base.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's
There's
see
a
bald.
bald is on base chain. I've been watching this one for the last few days, but I haven't done anything yet. But I just noticed it's putting in a nice W here right off 78.6. So I don't know. Seems like a worthy shot. This is Brian Armstrong. Are you bald like Brian?
Well, I know if you should be bald as Brian, but look at that fucking chart.
Yeah,
Sorry,
so,
YouTube.
yeah, so this thing's breaking out right now. So if you're interested in trading on base chain, then I don't know. I mean, it's
Well,
about a double off the lows here. It bottomed at like 15 and it's up at 34. So it's already moved a lot here, but I mean, still, geez, this is a
no,
4-hour chart. I don't
it's
know.
buy it at the breakout, buy it at the retest if you want, buy it at W. Looks nice. For a setup, it's what we are looking in the market, and it's just sitting there. Could be a
Yeah.
fake out. Okay, if you think it's a fake out, don't buy it at the breakout. Wait for the breakout and then try to sneak in at the retest. But that's a textbook setup, classic setup. It's what we are looking in the market.
Yeah, it looks pretty
The rest
good.
is up to you.
Looks like they don't quite want to break it out yet, but yeah, so I'm watching this one. This website.
Nice request, Kevin. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, if you want to be bald like Brian, then
Brian Bimesh or Brian Bimesh is not bald.
no, this is Brian Armstrong bald. The
Oh, it's a
official
stronger
Chrome
Brian.
Dome, the official Chrome Dome of Twitter. I mean, this guy's as bald as they get. There he is. Hey, Brian.
Where is?
Oh,
I don't
anyway,
see
there's
him.
There's a base chain idea, and like I was saying earlier, I was. What else do I have on base chain while I was thinking about it? I only had a couple, that, or I had a little list. Let's see. See what the other ones are doing really quick. Well, I did this one. I got a double on here, and then look, they're bringing it. Fuckers are bringing it all the way back down. It's the same kind of trade though. Like like kind of aped into this one here off of just sort of off the lows. Really. Look at that though. I got my free position, and now I'm just basically back at my entry. So, well, what can you do? And then I had a couple more I was watching. I'll look at those really quick. This is basic, another meme on there. I don't know anything about these, so don't hold me to like what they are, if they're good or not. This is just one that I saw coming down. It's not really looking as bottomy yet here, but maybe I'll do something there. And then what's my last one? Vex. Not doing anything really here. So let's see. Let's look at it on like a 4-hour chart. Oh, this is a 1-hour chart, but yeah, I don't know. This was a newer one. This one just came out on the 5th of, so 4 or 5 days ago, I guess. What's today? The 10th? Yeah, 5 days ago. But you can still kind of see, I don't know, like maybe draw trend lines off the top here and wait for the next W, because it looks like that trend line is active. So yeah, any sort of, I mean, I don't know. If this one W's out, maybe I'll do something here too. But so far, that bald one looks the best to me. Anybody got anything else? We got ASM USD. I don't know if it's, I assume it's this assemble. I haven't seen that one on Coinbase. Is this the one you're talking about? I didn't see another one. Was there anything else? Yeah, it's the same assemble protocol. Looks like that's it. Well, obviously had quite the run up here. And I don't know.
Well, pray for a long consolidation and take the next W, because will take some time until it'll pump back up. Oh, usually, not 100%.
Yeah. I mean, it had such a strong move. Like, I mean, I'm fine with like, you could take a nibble here down 20 cents when it comes back down against the breakout level. That's fine. But at the same time, like Paul is saying, it might take a while for this thing to consolidate again and get set up. But we are in a pretty uppy market, so maybe it comes down, slams into that structural. Anytime price comes down against the previous W, I'm pretty interested. So maybe we get a strong bounce off that level, but it looks like it's just kind of falling apart here after whatever pumped it. So I don't know. I'll add it to my list though, because I haven't seen that one on Coinbase. Definitely time to buy was, there's W's all through in there, little ones. But even the retest here against that is kind of like that Kava, like this, like if you were to have bought that level on this, you were chasing a little bit for sure. But in the broader context of all the upside that was here, that's what happened on the other end. So Kava's kind of like that too. It's like you're sort of chasing by buying the W breakout, but at the same time, I don't know if this will happen specifically to Kava, but that's just that kind of thing. You're chasing in like the shorter term, but in the bigger picture, you weren't really chasing so much. And Kava actually has way more upside than, well, farther away to the highs, I suppose. This thing went, geez, it went 10x, did it? 017. Yeah, practically went 10. Yeah, almost exactly 10x. So yeah, I don't know. The thing is it probably does need some sidewaysy consolidation to get too excited. But I mean, to be fair, if you drew your reload zones, you probably find that it's sitting at 78.6 and below. So I don't know. Maybe dollar cost average into that if that's something you really like. It'll probably take some time to bounce again. And I think that's about all we have on requests. I don't know if I have any other names. Let me see if I have anything that's buyable here that I've been watching. I talked about Balancer. That was one that I had in my mind. Bald I just talked about. I think I mentioned that Sol Casino already. That's SCS on Sol. That one seems pretty interesting. And XPR. Well, I did have XPRT on my list. This is a Cosmos name. Where the hell do I find that? I guess maybe on KuCoin. This one's kind of, I mean, it's a little bit chasey here too, and it's not really W'd, but I mean, I did bang a double out in here, and then now I'm not actually saying go buy this actually right here. This doesn't look that great, but in the bigger picture, like if you can get a pullback into a reload zone here, I like this one. So maybe keep an eye on it. Although OBV looks like it's kind of falling apart here. It's technically still making a higher low, but it doesn't look great. But this is one that I had on my list. I don't know. You might consider it. I'm not sure what it is specifically. I just know that I have it on Osmosis, which is a whole other trading on-chain place that I'm interested in. I haven't been paying attention to Osmosis lately, but like, of course, AKT I have on there, and that's one of my best trades this cycle so far. AKT, it's like a Filecoin kind of thing. But that one's a place to watch too. I don't know. Maybe I'll start looking for some names on Osmosis here coming up. I haven't been paying attention there, but that's a nice place to trade too. It works seemingly well, and the fees are cheap. And of course, that's like the IBC, like inner blockchain, whatever. So you can trade like multiple, like I think even like SEI is on there and stuff. So you can trade multiple chains on there. So maybe check out Osmosis. And of course, this one's on tied to like Atom and stuff. And I don't know what Atom's doing these days, but Atom was kind of lagging for a while here, but it looks like it's finally kind of getting going. Looks kind of like an ABCD up here to the top of the range. So we'll see what happens as it gets up against these highs here. But that sort of looks bottomed. Very wide or tall bottom, I should say. So I don't know. I can't really buy Atom until we maybe pull back a bit. A couple more names. NMT. Let's see. NMT. CoinX, maybe? Or Gate. Look at... Oh, I don't know if that's it. Let's see. Netmine. Maybe it is. Let's see if there's more... Well, that looks kind of interesting. Sort of big move here, but man, it would have been nice to buy that W that already came in here. I guess it's kind of ugly. That's actually a head and shoulders there, like with the kind of head and shoulders-y neckline right here. And damn, it's up quite a bit. It's up 3x or more. So I don't know. I can't really do anything here, but funny thing is that's just a big W that's trying to come in. So if it breaks out of the range, that's just a big giant W. And clearly it has tons of upside. I don't really like chasing it right here. You can see our RSI is already overbought. Probably don't really want to buy into an overbought condition. That's not ideal. But I mean, if you want to draw your reload zones to try to find a pullback, I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right thing, but that's a nice looking chart. It's just wanted to be a buyer down here somewhere. So can't do anything on old NMT. Did get a double recently on NMR, I believe. Let's see what else we got. GLQ, NOM, and XDB. So it's GLQ. GraphLink. Look at all. Oh, look at that. Damn, we can't buy that. I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing, but anytime somebody, I mean, I'm happy to look at it and enjoy the woulda, shoulda, couldas of why I'm not in this. But I can't buy it right here. I mean, this thing is up probably a good 10x or so or more or something. It's up a lot of X's. I can't count that many X's. That's a huge move, but can't do anything here. So if I'm looking at the wrong thing, let me know. But this is GL. Oh, Stefan's talking about that. Has been ripping lately. Sorry, I didn't read your whole comment. Well, yeah, this has been ripping. So it wasn't necessarily this was a bragging thing from Stefan, not an actual request to look at something. All right, though, you can always look at that cheeky little W there. I mean, if you want to keep stuff nice and simple, this is pretty much all we do. You could just learn how to draw some fibs here off of this. Is actually a lot like that first one. Remember that ripped, what was that one called? Andre's name? ASM. See how it did take, I mean, it came down into 78.6 and 88.6 and stuff, but it did take a while and eventually put in a W. So on that ASM, you might be better off waiting for this little cheeky W to come in instead of stepping in and just catching the knife here. Very similar chart, actually. So this is a good example of how it did take some time, but you can see how it basically just bottomed off 88.6, eventually put that little W in. If you're there to buy it, then not a bad time to step up. Stephon says he's not bragging. I'm just kidding, man. We're down to stems and seeds. Yeah, yeah, that's true. We're getting down to the end of stuff that's viable. That's for sure. But we got a couple others. We got NOM. Nice little W right there, actually. And you probably didn't really have OBV divergence, actually, but NOM. Guess we're looking at Qcoin on this one too. Yeah, this one's sort of a little bit chasey. Didn't really. That's not the nicest. That's actually head and shoulders too on like a daily chart, probably. Looks like I've looked at this one in the past. Yeah, kind of put in like a head and shoulders bottom here with the nice retest of the neckline here. That's cool, but yeah, head and shoulders, head and shoulders. And they tested the neckline right there. But now it's like, what are you going to do? It's trending higher. I can't buy it. I could draw my fibs. I could drag my fibs up higher and, start hunting, but I can't really do anything until this tops out and comes back down into levels that I'm willing to buy. Also getting overbought here on the daily chart. I don't really want to chase into that. So, excuse me. Could definitely go higher, but I'm not going to do anything here. And I really don't like that V bottom in general. I'd like to see this calm down again and set up a new bottom. So it looks like I missed that one. What else we got? XDB. Also known as X Dirty Bastard. This one looks cheap. Well, not really when we zoom in, but excuse me, I got some XDB in my throat or something. I don't know. We can't really chase this one here either. I mean, this is the W. I don't know. That's the thing is like it's not in my nature to chase into this right here, but at the same time, I could argue that there's a nice W in here with tons of upside. So, if I did my little 50% downside calculation here, whoa, I hate when TradingView does that. Well, now, sorry if I just yelled in my mic. I probably could have found a better way to do this, but it looks like how much downside is on this thing to the W? 60. So it's over my 50 sort of limit. And now I'm making a mess of this chart all of a sudden, but point being kind of chasing right here, I think, but there is a big, nice wide double bottom. I mean, it'd have been better to buy the pullback here, obviously. So I don't love that, but at the same time, OBV's got a nice big W. RSI looks like it went into, well, maybe not divergence, but a nice W, and it has turned as well. So not really divergence. Nice little tiny divergence in that little W and RSI. So I mean, this pullback was a nice area to be thinking, but it's a little hard to do anything here for me. But at the same time, if you I don't know, you want to take your chances and nibble right here, chasing into it, pretty likely you'll get probably get a double off out of it. So it's just a little chasey to me. I suppose there's some sort of expanding wedge. I'm not sure exactly how to trade those, but I see some sort of expansion going on here that could be like a little bit mega. It's not really a megaphone because this would have needed to be another low. But in a weird way, I kind of see like, it's not a surprise it ran into resistance here off like a trend line off the top there. So we'll see what happens, but can't really, I'm not going to do anything there. I don't even think I can trade this, but if I could, I probably wouldn't do too much. What else? TRB. So we got Teller coin. I don't know if that's not TRB. Is it TRB something else? But we'll look at Teller too. Yeah, it's kind of like another one that's just ripped so much lately. Probably got to let it come back down to earth here. I mean, I certainly am not going to buy it here. I don't know if I think I'm looking at the right thing. You can see I had an OBV divergence drawn out on here in the past, and you can see how that played out. It confirmed somewhere in here, and so I don't know if there was ever really a nice W. I guess there was, like that little W, and even had a week. You even had 2 weeks to buy it. You could have bought it the breakout or the next week. Very nice move on OBV divergence. W after OBV divergence. That's always a nice thing. You could also argue there's a little bit of a, well, I guess the low's held here, so they held the actual low. Nice location, nice OBV div, and nice W. Just now, obviously that move was massive. Geez. And if I draw my fibs up to there, then obviously we're getting down into like 78.6 and below. So we hit 88.6 and bounced. So yeah, sure, you could have stepped in and bought either 78.6 or 88.6, and you might do all right. But you just keep in mind this thing might just have to take some more time, like that other one that we were looking at earlier, and just have to kind of put in a nice bottom again before it's ready to move again. And definitely had RSI divergence on that big pump, and now OBV's sort of emming out. So I'm not really that excited to buy right here, even though it is technically in good location based on the old range. I think it's better to just wait. However, if you had some fundamental reason to buy this and you're convinced it's going to the moon, then I suppose go slowly, and you'll probably, I don't know, it's pretty chasey right there. But this wick will probably be eaten down the road. Not my favorite, but this kind of state of the market here, it's going to be hard to find the nice kind of juicy stuff that we like to buy normally. What else we got? Teller coin. I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't Teller. Oh, it is TR. Oh wait, maybe I was looking at the wrong TRB. Is this different? Oh no, that's the same chart. So yeah, not my favorite to pile in right here. I think that's it. We have been going over an hour and a half though, so I probably call it there unless anybody wants to squeeze in a last request. And maybe I could end with something decent to buy. I don't think I have. I mean, I do like this Vara. This thing kind of, I mean, it broke out and crapped out again, but I do like this thing down in these kind of levels as it gets against the this consolidation. Like, I mean, I did bang a double out, reloaded a couple times, and then it popped again, but didn't quite, crapped out again, put in an M actually. But I still like this as it comes back down into here. This is a Coinbase name. I probably wouldn't buy. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything here. I already reloaded on my second card, but as it does come back down in here, I could see why people might be interested. So I kind of like that one. I don't know. This is an old list I have in here, but wow, ZRX still just ripping today. What else I got? Oh, actually, is that what? This one is this is a Solana name. I think. Am I looking at the right thing? Let's see here. Let's see here. MXM. I don't know if I'm mixing up two names. But this is like a sort of more, I don't know if quality is the right name, but it's or word, but it's not a meme coin on Solana, but it's in the gaming. I don't really have it. I don't know. I think it's that one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yeah, it's not really like buyable here, but this is like a 30 million market cap, I think. And it's like it's called Mix Mob on Solana, and I think it's very interesting going forward. I don't know if I want to chase it right here, but as this thing can put in a new bottom, I think this one has a future as actually a name that might have actual, well, not just a meme, useless coin. Like this might have some fundamental value, whatever that means in crypto. So maybe look into MXM. I think it's called Mix Mob. I just saw there's like some Twitter people that we follow here and there that are hyping it, and I actually bought it down here, and it's just sort of been banging around, not doing tons. It's up like, I don't know, 30, 40% or something, probably off my level. So, I mean, it might maybe look into that one. What else? Oh, you know what? KNC's not that. Oh, they kind of took off already, but I was watching KNC this week as a potential buy, and I still think, it's kind of like Kava and, some of the other ones that are just breaking out right now. So it's like that same kind of thing. If you bought it at $1 here or 94 cents specifically, and then you're kind of risking about 50 or 60% to the lows. But, I buy it $1 here and sell half at $2 against this high and get a free position. That seems pretty reasonable. So KNC looks got good. And that kind of means, I don't know, it's like the Dino coins. I think KNC sort of falls into the Dino coin category. And the Dino coins all kind of, like Dash looks like this. Still pretty viable in my opinion. I mean, I don't know. I know Dash isn't like the hot, shiny thing, but I mean, nice dip this week actually to buy Dash after the W. And I was talking about this last week. Maybe somebody went in and hunted that would have been a nice dip buy, I'd say. You could have had your reload zones drawn, like on a daily chart, for example, if you would have just seen that weekly W come in and then drawn some fibs here and just worked 61.8 bid in this case. That would have been a killer fit. Look at how they just tagged 61.8 on the money. And actually it would have been more like off that candle. So they just barely tagged it. That would have been a nice buy. But point being, the Dino coins look kind of interesting, like Dash, EOS. This might be a bad sign for crypto for all I know. I don't know. But EOS took off finally, actually. So that's a nice head and shoulders. Talking about these kind of patterns in Capio 1 this week, actually. And I love head and shoulders bottoms, but we don't really trade classical patterns so much. We focus more on just W's and M's. But I mean, you can see the W down in the middle here would have been a better entry anyway. But anytime in the like weekly charts, like I love head and shoulders. I mean, Bitcoin has a head and shoulders bottom right now in this cycle. That's a perfect head and shoulders. I mean, it even had the neckline retest this week, actually. Usually with the head and shoulders, you'll have the breakout and then they retest the neckline just like they did right here. So you could have potentially bought that neckline. But I think I'm probably at break even on EOS. I think I'm long from this W. But point being, that's another Dino coin that's kind of taken off. Or has bottomed now and already taken off. Yeah, so Can CEO David saying Kava's built on Cosmos. That's cool. And Grayscale wants their Cosmos index. So yeah, I didn't know Grayscale has a Cosmos index. That's interesting. And then does anyone have a link for the tool that creates TradingView watch list for crypto? I think that's sandwich.finance. Is that what it is? Sandwich. Yeah, sandwich.finance. This is a cool tool. You can build some fast watch lists for a lot of markets, not really futures, but just all the spot markets. So yeah, this builds TradingView watch lists. Super handy. I think that's probably what you're thinking of. So if you want to build a list and go find some decent stuff, let me know if you find anything. And I think that's about it for today. I'll leave y'all with that sandwich.finance tip. I always love anybody got any other cool ideas, throw them in the Discord, like any cool websites, fun. I don't know. I like to go down the rabbit hole of various crypto projects that people are doing, like analytics websites, stuff like that. So feel free to always share those with me. I'd appreciate it. And I think that's it. Unless, Paul, you have anything else to say, you can jump on. Otherwise, I'll just start wrapping this up. And I'll see you guys, I guess, we'll be back tomorrow for the New York session if you're in the premium group. And then Tuesday, we are live streaming any Tuesday during our New York session, you can jump in Discord and get into our live trading session. That's available to anybody on Discord. Well, what? Hello.
Hello. We'll try next week to do the daily plan to change it in a live stream.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. We'll still be available for public, but we'll do it in a different way. So we'll live stream that what was in the past video.
Oh, cool.
See,
yeah.
Maybe it's better. I think will be better for the people to see it live. And if you want to ask something, a request or some specific chart, we can answer it in real time.
Cool.
I think we'll do it half an hour before the London session, so 9:30 my time, 7:30 UTC kind of idea. I think 20 minutes, half an hour, we can do that in a clear and nice live stream.
Nice. All right, well, I'll probably be asleep, but you have fun. And
I will.
And that'll be 5 days a week, or well, we'll see how the streaming goes. But either way, Paul's making that video 5 days a week for the London session. Uh, and then yeah, Tuesdays you can jump in our New York session, which we probably will put on YouTube. We'll see. We've been streaming it to YouTube as well, but the best place to actually watch that is on the Discord room, because then it's live and no delay. And we are talking about scalping, so time is of the essence. And that's available to everybody on Tuesdays. And then I guess I'll be back on Wednesday talking more crypto at 19 UTC, so right at the 2 hours before the New York Stock Exchange close. And that's it. And then we'll be back again next Sunday, as always, for this show. So check us out if you want to watch any of that stuff. And if you jump in our Discord, you can get more information about everything else we're doing. So I'll just leave it at that. And hopefully you're banging out lots of nice trades, enjoying yourself. Enjoy it while it lasts. We'll probably get some sort of shake everybody out dump at some point. We'll see. And we'll see what happens with Bitcoin here this week with the close tonight. And then in the next couple of weeks, see how it responds to the all-time high here. So if that's it, I'll just say goodbye to everybody. Have a good rest of your weekends and have a good luck in this coming week. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care.